The power cuts out at 11:47 p.m. The fan above your bed slows, then stops. Silence fills the tiny rented room in Delhi. Outside, the street doesn't go quiet. Scooters still whine past. A dog barks. Someone argues in rapid Hindi you barely understand. Your phone says 38 degrees Celsius, even at night. You sit on the edge of a narrow bed in a 9,000 rupee a month apartment above a pharmacy. One suitcase, one backpack, one decision that already feels irreversible. You came here alone, no family, no safety net, just a visa stamped at the airport and a landlord who calls you sir, even though he doesn't trust you yet. The building smells like turmeric and detergent. On the street below, a tea vendor keeps pouring masala chai into small glass cups. You watch India through a dusty balcony grill, motorcycles, streetlights flickering, a rust-colored Maruti Suzuki Alto squeezed between two scooters. Everything moves fast here, except you. Right now, you're just the foreigner upstairs, and nobody knows your name. The first rule is simple. India rewards patience. Your mornings start early, 7 a.m. The streets already hum with life. Vendors slicing papaya, school children in neat uniforms, the smell of frying samosa drifting through traffic fumes. You start moving like everyone else. Auto-rickshaws first. You learn the rhythm of bargaining. The driver quotes 250 rupees. You offer 120 rupees. He laughs like you're insane. The ride settles at 160 rupees. Progress. You eat breakfast standing at roadside stalls. Hot aloo paratha wrapped in foil, yogurt in plastic cups. You start recognizing things. Which streets flood during monsoon. Which shopkeepers overcharge foreigners. Which ATM machines actually work. At night, you ride in the back of a rattling Bajaj RE auto rickshaw, watching neon lights blur past temples, phone shops, and billboards advertising engineering colleges. You're still an outsider, but now the city no longer overwhelms you. You move through it. You stop being anonymous. It begins with small conversations. The chai vendor downstairs remembers your order. Less sugar. Extra ginger. The landlord's son helps you set up a SIM card. A neighbor invites you upstairs for homemade buttered chicken. Your world expands block by block. You ride a borrowed Hero Splendor through crowded lanes where vegetable carts compete with honking buses. Goats wander between traffic like they own the road. You learn the invisible rules. Never insult someone publicly. Always greet elders first. Always drink the tea offered to you. You work remotely from cafes where ceiling fans spin slowly above cracked tiles. Your laptop glows against walls painted faded mint green. Money stretches here. 50,000 rupees a month suddenly feels comfortable. You're not rich, but you're free in a way you weren't before, and the city begins treating you differently. Not as a tourist, as someone who stayed. The shift happens quietly. One connection leads to another. A tech consultant introduces you to a startup founder. A freelancer recommends you to a marketing agency. Suddenly, you're negotiating contracts instead of searching for Wi-Fi. Your workdays move to glass towers in Gurgaon, air-conditioned offices, security gates, employees tapping badges against scanners. Outside, luxury cars idle in long lines. Toyota Fortuner, Hyundai Creta, polished and silent. Inside, deals happen over cappuccinos and spreadsheets. You start earning serious money. 2 lakh rupees per project, sometimes more. But the real currency isn't money, it's access. Who introduces you to whom? Which phone numbers answer when you call? You learn something important about India. The system isn't chaotic, it's layered. And if you understand the layers, doors start opening. You upgrade apartments. Now you live in a high-rise overlooking wide highways and glass buildings. At night, the skyline glows like a different country. Your driver waits downstairs in a white Toyota Innova Krista. Meetings happen in quiet restaurants serving slow-cooked biryani under dim golden lights. People start asking for your advice. Foreign companies entering India want guidance. Local founders want international connections. You become a bridge between worlds. Your phone never stops vibrating. Messages in English, Hindi, sometimes both mixed together. You understand the deeper rules now. Relationships matter more than contracts. Dinner matters more than emails. Trust moves slower here, but once earned, it's powerful. You're no longer surviving in India. You're operating inside it. Years pass. Your name carries weight in certain circles. You invest in small startups, a logistics company, a digital payment platform, A chain of co-working spaces, nothing flashy, just smart moves. Your monthly income crosses 10 lakh rupees. You drive yourself now, a dark Mercedes-Benz E-Class gliding through late-night highways, past glowing temples and endless apartment towers. But something changes inside you. The excitement fades. India isn't chaotic anymore. It's predictable. You know which bureaucratic doors open with patience, which deals collapse quietly, which promises are real. Power feels less dramatic than you expected. Mostly it's just responsibility and distance. The more influence you gain, the smaller your circle becomes. You stop chasing opportunities. They come to you. Young entrepreneurs ask for meetings. Investors want introductions. Foreigners arrive asking the same questions you once asked. You recognize the look in their eyes: confusion, excitement, fear. Sometimes you walk the old streets in Old Delhi alone at night. Nothing changed. Scooters buzz through tight alleys. Vendors still fry jalebi in giant iron pans. Stray dogs sleep under dim yellow lamps. India keeps moving, with or without you. And you realize something strange. You don't fully belong anywhere anymore. Not back home, not completely here. You exist between worlds. Your balcony overlooks a massive city. Morning fog rolls over highways and construction cranes. The distant hum of traffic never truly stops. India gave you everything you chased: freedom, money, influence. But power quietly reshapes your life. Old friends fade. New relationships revolve around business. Even success starts feeling routine. You watch the streets below. A taxi stops outside the building. A nervous young foreigner steps out, one suitcase, one backpack. The guard points him toward the elevator. He thinks this is the beginning of an adventure. He thinks he understands what living here means. You remember that feeling, the uncertainty, the excitement, the heat of that first powerless night. Somewhere above a noisy street, a ceiling fan slows to a stop, and the cycle begins again.